Hey everybody, my name is Tori Brame. Welcome back to my channel. This is Holy City Mystic. If you would take a second, like and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Today I'm doing another video in my Yod series where we are going to talk about Uranus as the apex of the Yod. Uranus, whatever you want to call it. So if you're not 100% familiar on what the Yod is, hang on, my battery's gonna die. Okay, change the battery, so should be golden. We are talking about Uranus at the apex of the Yod. So if you don't know what a Yod is and you would like to have more information on that, you can always watch my video. I'll also link it below, where I talk about how to find a Yod in your chart. If Uranus is at the apex of the Yod, first let's look at what Uranus is in your chart. Uranus is where you think outside of the box. It's where you are innovative, where you don't really fit in because you're not meant to fit in. It's breaking free of cycles. So, cycles of abuse, cycles of limited thinking, cycles of the status quo. So usually when somebody has Uranus in their chart in like a very prominent place, they are a little eccentric or they are very innovative. They have like very new ideas and exciting new ideas. Or crazy things will happen to them. Like it is so much fun to watch somebody with Uranus in a prominent position in their chart, especially like on their ascendant or something like that, because it will be just crazy windfalls. It'll be like they win the lottery and then they break a leg like the same day. So it like sometimes it's like, terrible things, and then other times it's really awesome things, and it just really depends on where it is in your chart and how that's acting. Well, Uranus as a Yod, that is a very interesting Yod to have because you have two planets that are getting along with each other, they're sextile to each other, pouring their energy into a very irritating Uranus. There are probably a lot of things that pop up that you do not understand, and you might be different in ways that you don't understand. And no matter how much you try to conform, no matter how much you try to live a normal, totally status quo, under the radar life, you cannot live that life. Your chart is not allowing you to live that life. It's not letting you be normal. So if you do have that as a Yod, it is a huge gift because you are showing people around you that you can be happy and not be normal. You can have crazy out there things happen to you and be perfectly happy and perfectly fine. Of course, you have to reconcile that within yourself before you can be the beacon of hope for everybody else, which is a little bit complicated. So what Uranus is for is to wake you up, to grab your attention, to grab people around you's attention. People with Uranus in their 7th house, they might meet people in like really random ways. Like, a girl slips to fall to her death in the subway and the guy catches her and that's how they meet, and then it's like 50 years of beautiful marriage or something like that. If you have Uranus in your 2nd house, you might get like crazy amounts of money that like come in and then crazy amounts of money that go out. And it's just kind of like, you never know exactly how much money you're going to have at a given time because things keep happening to it. Like there's so much action there. So Uranus, while it sounds like so much fun, is really hard to have because you really can't expect what's coming. If you have like, maybe you have like an Aries moon or like a Libra moon or something like that, where it's like, it's that cardinal energy and you invite in like fun things and everything, you might really get along with this concept. If you have more of like a Taurus moon or maybe even a Cancer moon or something, it might be hard for you to reconcile this because you enjoy comfort, you enjoy status quo, you enjoy calm, like all these things, and then Uranus is just there like pitching things at you, just like one after another. If you have a kid with a prominent Uranus in their chart, so either like sitting on an angle or, maybe in the 1st house or something like that, a lot of things are going to happen to this kid. And it's going to be completely outside of anyone's control. And you as a parent, I think all parents are prone to feel guilty about stuff, but you specifically as a parent are going to be like, how could I have stopped this? Because so many things are going to happen to your kid. The best thing you can teach them is to just flow, is to pay attention to what messages Uranus is trying to send them and not hold on to each thing too tightly. Like, don't take it personal. Don't be like, oh man, I got in this car wreck because of XYZ that is happening somewhere else in this lifetime. It's like, no, you are not at fault in this situation. You just got in a car wreck because you got in a car wreck. Like, it just happens. Or, maybe even like health stuff can happen to this person where it's like, they're just going along and everything's fine. And then all of a sudden they get like really sick for some reason. And you as a parent are kind of watching helplessly, like, what can I do to prevent this? And there's nothing. Like, you just have to teach them to stay calm and take everything that life gives you and just flow with it. Just take it as easy. Because it is all a simulation. It's all a game, Like, we're all in this being led through this life. And it's like the harder you try and the more you hold on to it, the more you hold on to things, the more miserable you're going to be. The less hard you try and the more you just let things come to you, let things pass, flow with the energies around you, the happier you're going to be. So just kind of modeling that for your kid is really important. Another thing you can look out for as a parent, if your child has this, is they're going to be probably delayed in certain ways. And they might even be like super advanced in some ways and then like super delayed in other ways. And they might just have like crazy ideas about things that are, very entertaining and a lot of fun to watch as an adult. But, you do have to like teach them how the rest of the world works, unfortunately, even though their universe is like so much cooler. So a Uranus yod, I have an Aries moon, so I think it's one of the more fun yods you can have because it's just so crazy and out there and explosive and eruptive. If you do have more of like a calm moon, or maybe your moon is even one of the bases, like that's hard. That's going to be complicated. But the best advice I can give is just to relinquish control, like just to release what's going to happen, what will be. And that's what you model to other people, is like how to flow with it, how to be eccentric, how to have weird things happen to you that you have no control over and still be happy, still be yourself, still be at peace with the world around you and your environment. Well, as always, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I would love to answer them in the comments below, and like and subscribe if you want to see me again, and I will talk to you guys later.